Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in on our latest podcast. I've got three very special guests. Dave LFC Chats, Doug from the Dugout Football Channel, and Connor from the Cop Council. Thank you very much, lads, and welcome, everyone. Get it!
Get it!
Come on. 30 young years of wait, but I just wanted to get the lads' reaction anyway. I think we'll get Mickey on tomorrow's episodes, everyone. But thank you very much, lads, for taking the time out for coming on. And make sure you do head over to every single one of the lads' channels. Hit that subscribe button. Put your bell notification on as well for all three of them. And Connor from the Cop Council. But what's your social media, mate, just quickly?
At the Cop Council on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, Doug, your socials? Head over.
Dugout Football Channel on YouTube and Enrod1992, Enrod_1992 on Twitter.
And Dave, your socials so everyone can follow you.
I'm not that social. Dave's LFC Chats and at Dave's 1973 LFC on Twitter. This means more.
Yeah, welcome, Reds. Hopefully you've had a lovely night. I think pretty sure every single one of you have. Dave, I don't think Dave's been to work. I don't know. You might have had the day off. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people that have took the day off work. Employees won't be happy anyway. But Dave, start with you, mate. You're the only person that's seen Liverpool win the league out of us forward anyway. Us three babies, but it's phenomenal. What are your instant thoughts on Liverpool finally winning the Prem?
Old man in the house. Yeah. Listen, to be honest with you, I had a feeling it was going to be last night. That's the reason I bought this bottle of champagne yesterday. I had a good reason. That I just thought Chelsea give them a game. Chelsea need the points. They beat them last year, Chelsea. All the little mysteries, the little conspiracies were all joining in together. It was actually Michael Jackson's anniversary of his death yesterday. I was a big Michael Jackson fan, so that was another weird one. 11 years ago, he died yesterday. I just thought the time was right, the moment was right, and obviously Klopp and the lads thought the same thing. And having a barbecue in the Oxmeister's house, I mean, that was just, but it was dreamland. I mean, it was just crazy. I went live straight away within 10 minutes after it. To be honest, though, I was actually lost for words, which is pretty tough for me to be lost for words. You know what I mean? I was losing my voice. I just had a few beers. Just a few people came on. It was just like a celebrate. Like I knew we're going to get other chances to celebrate. It is weird that you can't celebrate in a pub or you can't celebrate in the ground or, with your friends and stuff. That is weird. And to be honest, I would have really liked that, but we had to do what we had to do. But 30 years is a long time, my friends. 3 decades. The wait is over, my friends, but just a relief. I actually felt just relieved, Jack, to be honest, more than anything.
Yeah.
Just relief.
That moment. It's the hoodoo, really, Liverpool. I think lots of Premier League fans out there just think that football started in 1992, but it never. But Connor, nice on. Connor, what are your instant thoughts, mate?
Hello, null inviters. It's nice to see you. But yeah, I know that all of us, we did our live streams last night, and I think all of us were lost for words. I think, what Dave said, I think, we all knew for months that Liverpool would be champions, but we never, felt it before. I know Dave has, felt Liverpool winning the league. Us three, we haven't because we're the young ones in the group, but it's just unbelievable. I know last night, there was, like shock, there was laughter, there was tears. I think everyone was, they just couldn't. You couldn't sit still or you couldn't sleep last night, and I think every Liverpool fan was like that. I think I didn't go to sleep until like 4:00 in the morning, and I just couldn't go to sleep. So it's like, Liverpool are champions. Like, Liverpool are champions. But we've, like, all the fan base has waited 30 years for it. For a club as Liverpool should never have to wait 30 years to win a league title. And of course, we've gone on to win Champions Leagues and numerous amount of titles and trophies beforehand, but we've never clinched that Premier League trophy. and every single rival fan now can now take that little, dig off the table because Liverpool are officially Premier League champions.
Get in, lads. Doug, yeah, I think, has everyone been to bed or have you just stayed up? I think everyone in the comment section below, let us know if you, I think Dave's got the bevy on the go here. Doug, have you been to bed? Start off really, like.
Yeah, I have.
Bloody Henry Hoover.
Sorry, that was Hoover.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Jack, I have been to bed. Didn't get much sleep last night. Obviously, it was so warm last night. It was really, really warm. I'm absolutely buzzing. I said this last night. I didn't think in my lifetime I would see Liverpool win the league. Wasn't even born the last time they won the league either. So, I was born 1992. Obviously, Connor was born 1999. And obviously, Jack, you were 1995 as well. So, sorry, Connor, I'm not trying to make you feel old or anything.
I honestly, like, I'm the youngest one, but look the oldest. It's not fair.
I could be the 3 years dad. You know that? Easy.
But
Mickey Friars could be my dad.
But honestly, like, this is a very, very brilliant achievement. I mean, all those years ago, when you think about it, like the 10 years ago, we were in the doldrums with Roy Hodgson, and then we get so close in 2013, 2014. We get so close on 2008, 2009, and you're thinking it's just not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. Jurgen Klopp comes in 2015, and he says we will get ourselves from doubters to believers, and look what's happened. He's managed to do that. A very good stat, and obviously everyone likes the stats. Liverpool have taken out of the last 2 seasons 183 points out of a possible 190. I mean, 2 defeats in 2 years, and they're to Man City and Watford. Absolutely unbelievable achievement. And, obviously, you'll ask me what the next steps are. To be honest, I think it's a bonus if we can get the biggest points total. It's still 107 points is up for grabs. So that's something else to obviously look at. But I'm just looking forward to going to the Etihad and getting a guard of honour from Manchester City, and especially Raheem Sterling as well. But all those wee comments. Nobody wants to see Liverpool win the league, or nobody wants to see that. Well, I'm sorry, Raheem. It's happened. Just a spare a thought for Mr. Coutinho leaving when he thought the grass was greener. Unlucky, son. Unlucky. So I have to say it's been a magnificent couple of seasons to follow the Reds. Long may it continue. And you know what, Klopp. Everyone called him a trophy dodger when we kept getting to those finals and we lost. What has he won? Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, World Club Cup, and now the Premier League title.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah, spot on there. And I think, similar to Jürgen Fergie, was 5 years into his 10-year. I don't know if he won a couple of trophies, but the FA Cup saved his career in terms of, we know how successful he was. I think this could be the beginning of something very special, even though we won the Champions League last year. Connor, is it important that Liverpool now really use this moment in time to really secure the dominance, as Doug said, secure the 100-odd points mark tally, become the greatest ever Premier League side in the history of the competition, and really just, as Doug said and Dave said, the ridiculous amount of points we've accumulated over the last 2 seasons. That was what it was going to have to take, wasn't it, for Liverpool to finally break the duck and break the hood of 30 years. It needed something special like the last 24 months.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, to be 97 points and not win a league title, that's, unheard of. Practically as simple as that. And, I think going into this season, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, they knew that they had to be perfect this season. Otherwise, we wasn't going to get number 19. And, thankfully this season they have, been, almost perfect apart from 2 draws and 1 loss. You know, I think I'd take that. I think everyone would take that. But yeah, I think from here until the end of the season, I think we have to do what City did a couple of years ago when they were going for 100 points. You know, they kept the ball going, they kept winning, they kept on having that mentality of we are the champions, but we need to prove why we are the champions. And I think that Liverpool themselves and Jurgen Klopp, you know, I think they've been perfect throughout, you know, the last 3 months and before that, where they were like, you know, we're not getting too confident. You know, we know that we are in such a good lead, but, you know, we are going to be going for that title until it's confirmed. You know, we are going to go for the title. And I think that, you know, I think plenty of people have spoken about Manchester City, and now I think they'll want to, you know, show themselves as being real challengers. I think we need to do the same. I think we need to, you know, set the mark now. You know, all right, we've won the league, but, you know, we are going to dominate for the next 5 years. And I think I said this on my channel, you know, I personally think Liverpool are going to win 3 out of the next 5 Premier Leagues. I think this is the era of Klopp. And I think I read somewhere as well that I think Jurgen Klopp is the first ever manager to win the Champions League, the Super Cup, the World Club Cup, and the Premier League in his first 4 years at a club, which, you know, it's just bonkers. It's just absolutely bonkers. And yes, like, may it continue. Like I said, I think Liverpool, they're going to dominate for the next 5 years, but we need to prove, first of all, why we are champions and why we should be called champions.
Yeah, spot on there. Like, Dave, would you follow on from what Connor's had to say there?
Yeah, I mean, like, as Connor was saying, like 97 points last year. I actually worried that we didn't win the league last year. When you think about it, I was saying, if we can't win it with 97, we'll never win it. You know what I mean? I was just, we're in trouble here. I was talking to, I'm going to name drop here, Garrett Roberts from the Anfield Rap only a week ago. And he even said the same thing to me. Literally, that 97 points last year was a phenomenal season. Like, we might not even get 97 points this year. Think about it. It's hard to get 97 points. So, like, you have to count last season's league as obviously the best season, because we might not even match it, even though we won the league this year. But this, for a season that goes, and to win the European Cup, to get 97 points and win the European Cup, that is Thierry unreal. Like, that is just different level. Conspiracies theory, you know, this is just crazy. I mean, take that. I would absolutely take that. Gary Barlow would take that. Absolutely. I mean, as I said, 97 points. I was worried last year. I really was at summertime. Then nobody came in. You know, we didn't buy anybody. I mean, Adrian came in from a boxing match on Rocky. Then Harvey Elliott, E.T., exciting teenager, flew down from space. But we didn't actually, you know, the big name didn't come in. Minamino came in January. And still has, I mean, I still think he's going to come good, him and Keita. But everybody was going, this, you know, you had the null and voiders. You had the Klopp out idiots, the FSG, anti-FSG. What the hell do these guys want? Mm-hmm. Super Club, Club World Cup, Premier League, Champions League, 97 points. Dreamland football, not even like Chelsea when they won it. They were, you know, parking buses and, you know, winning 1-0, the famous Arsenal 1-0ers. These are winning games properly. Proper football that anybody, even the neutral, would watch. So I don't know what I'm not even going to call them fans. I don't care if they come on and comment here either. But I mean, if they're real fans, they shouldn't even, you know, they should be opening this champagne here, baby, pouring it over their heads, getting ready for next season. As I say, 97 last year. I'd like to break the 100-point barrier. I think this team deserve, like, Roy Castle record breakers, Guinness Book of Record boys. These boys are. Get over it. Get the points thing. What are we? 86 points. We can get 107, I think. Now, it's going to be hard to get the 100. I think 5 wins gives us 101. So 5 wins out of 7 would be absolutely beautiful. But I'm in dreamland, guys. Continue.
Yeah. As Connor said, it's important that we do finish good, really, and should prove why we're champions, even though no one will need reminding. Especially, I have to go on Twitter. I've seen a couple of people seen a picture of an Everton fan on Twitter. He's muted all the specific words of our Liverpool champions, Premier League and all that. But it's revel in this. Revel. This is why we support Liverpool and we support football. Moments like this, it's phenomenal. I can't put into words how much, like every single one of you at home, this means for the club, the city, the fans. No matter where you're supporting Liverpool, this is a very special, unique football club, and it connects people. And what the work in which Jurgen Klopp has done is absolutely ridiculous. As I said, I was on Conor or Doug's channel yesterday. In terms of Rafa's failed, Rodgers failed, Kenny failed, Houllier failed. All these managers consistently failed to win the one main Premier League title.
Roy Evans had a very good team and failed, but he was close.
Yeah, it's no easy feat to win the Premier League, because you have to. Don't get me wrong, we won the Champions League, but there was a lot less games to win the Champions League last season. But it was an amazing achievement. But I tell you, as Doug, is it important that Liverpool, like Conor and David said, in terms of just continuing this upwards trajectory, really, in terms of the form and just hopefully be. I think I've seen a quote today. Obviously, Klopp was doing it on Sky or BT, and probably blathered off his face. And he's got amazing dance moves. If he wasn't a Premier League manager, I tell you, it'd be a back and stage dancer for Beyonce, I reckon, in terms of that. But is it important that Klopp just continues to do his job? And how would you? It's mad. It's mad to say where would you strengthen, or like, because there will be there's always going to be that 1% of people, not just in general anyway, in walks of life, that are not happy. And it's important that we don't just, as we said yesterday and today over the last couple of weeks, that we just don't rest in our laurels, really, and just wanting and looking to strive to be better. And that's what you're going to be telling us, lads. I think last night, Doug, and everyone at home, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's right, you have done it now, and next year we go again, as we always say, the classic quote, and this is our year and everything. But it's we've got to come back even stronger next season, because winning consecutive league titles is probably one of the most difficult things to do in any walk of division, whether you're in the Bundesliga, Italian league, or Spanish league, but especially in the Premier League, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one of the hardest things to do. I've just popped this up because obviously Andy Robertson, like I'll say this now. I've obviously followed his progress from obviously Queen's Park to obviously Dundee United, and then obviously to Hull, and then obviously to Liverpool. So here's a timeline of Andy Roberts, the rise of Andy Robertson. Right, 2009, released by Celtic as a 16-year-old. 2012, plays in the Scottish 4th tier for Queen's Park. 2013, joins Dundee United. 2014, joins Hull City. 2015, relegated with Hull. 2016, promoted with Hull. 2017, joins Liverpool. 2018, named Scotland captain. 2019, UEFA Champions League winner, and 2020 Premier League winner. I mean, if you had asked Andy Robertson when he got released by Celtic, you think he would make it? I don't think anyone would have said that. But yeah, mostly I would say Klopp does need to strengthen in certain areas. I think we do need strength and depth. Obviously, the forward line as well. I've seen a few names mentioned. Dama Traore is one of them. I mean, this guy for me is one of the most improved wingers in the Premier League this season. And since the restart, he's been absolutely fantastic. I do think we need left back cover. I'll say that now, because I think obviously if Andy Robertson was to get injured, then obviously we would have to rely on Adam Lewis and possibly Yasser Larouci as well. I think we're fine goalkeeper wise. Obviously, Alisson, Becker, no one's getting in front of him. Midfield, I think we're absolutely fine. I think the only thing I would say is probably an attacking midfielder as well. But honestly, like, this team has been absolutely fantastic to watch. From obviously losing the Champions League final in 2018 and then going 1 year better to win it in 2019, and then to basically go from losing the Premier League by 1 point to winning it again. It's just mentality monsters is what Klopp called them, and it's just been absolutely fantastic to watch. But Yeah, just much of the same basically. Just keep on doing it. Just keep focusing what you're doing. Don't worry about anyone else. I think Man City will come back next season. I think we'll probably see that. I think their biggest weakness this season is they never replace Company, and I think that's maybe a big factor in how poor they've actually been. I think they've got 8 defeats this season, which I think is the same as Arsenal. So you can see how bad Manchester City have been. And they've had some very, very strange results. Obviously, Norwich City as well. Obviously, they've lost to us. They've lost, I think, 3 times to Manchester United as well. So I think City will be back. I think Chelsea will have a better season next season. I think they're going to challenge as well. United, they may challenge as well, but just focus on Liverpool. Just focus on Liverpool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anyone else, and just focus on your job, and we will be. I think near enough next season we'll win it again. I've just got a feeling we'll win it again.
Spot on there, lad. The remarkable rise of Doug, as Doug's just mentioned. In let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, everyone. There's loads of amazing stories and the interviews that come out last night. And obviously this morning, Klopp coming out crying. It was on BT, but he just the quote in which he mentioned Steven Gerrard carrying basically Liverpool for 20 years, and he was basically right, and he dedicated it to Kenny and the likes of Souness and us as fans around the world, because he knows how much that would have been so hard mentally for any manager of Liverpool Football Club, but for the work in which Klopp's put in. And obviously Van Dijk, he's becoming up to the age of 29 now. You got the likes of Sergio Ramos, he's 34, 35 years old, but we've got Virgil van Dijk for a good couple of years anyway. So he's not even, probably wouldn't say he's even in his peak years. Really think a bit late, early on in his 30s anyway. But you got players like that, Gino Wijnaldum. This Liverpool side, it's not full of superstars. It's got 1 or 2 there, but the engine core, everything about this team helps each other. I think that's what's probably best. Well, obviously, we had the likes of Alonso, Mascherano, Gerrard and Torres all those years ago, but this team is very much intertwined with each other anyway, and just helps each other from game to game. But everyone, it was only going to be a short podcast, everyone, but thank you very much, lads, for coming on. Follow the COF Council, the Doug Football Channel anyway, and Dave's having the rest of his bevy there. But yeah, follow Dave, LFC Chats as well. Nice one for lads for coming on. And we'll be doing a video tomorrow. I'll probably make it an hour's episode anyway. Get it done earlier on and get it released a bit later on, everyone. But we'll dive more in depth anyway, and we'll get all your comments in from today's video and read them out in tomorrow's episodes. But nice one, lads. Everyone, be safe. Celebrate where you want to in your house anyway, in the proximity of your house. And the Reds, I think, will continue to party. We'll have a second night of continued celebrations. I'm pretty sure if Randy Robbo has got his way, I'm pretty sure you will. If you hadn't seen it, he tried to get the gaffer bladdered, and we'll find out if it's worked tonight. If they're still partying on the Instagram. But nice one, lads. Thank you very much for coming on. And we'll see you tomorrow, Reds. You never walk alone. Good night, Reds. Come on.
Cheers, mate.